Hey folks, today I want to tell you a little bit about the nervous system research project we're going to start this week. An opportunity for you to take something that you're interested in and apply it to your schoolwork. Let's get started. The first step is going to be to pick a topic. The goal here is to find a topic that makes you happy, that you're willing to spend the better part of this week researching. Here are some possible topics. Maybe there's a medical condition that impacts someone you care about. Now, sometimes knowing about a condition makes it a little less stressful. It's kind of important here that if you're going to do this, you want to make sure that you don't share personal stories from family and friends without them knowing you're doing it. You can do this entirely without mentioning why you're picking that particular topic. You can simply say it interests you. Maybe there's a different activity that interests you. If you're a sports person, maybe you want to know how the nervous system helps you become a better sports person. Maybe you can hit that ball a little better if you understand how the eye and the brain work together. If you're a hunter, maybe understanding the nervous system of a deer or a turkey makes you a better hunter. Find something that interests you, make it work for you as long as it's got to do with the nervous system. Is there an issue out there that you're passionate about? Maybe you think school starts too early, or that video games should be banned from the surface of the earth. Or maybe you're concerned that our veterans aren't getting the help that they need for brain injuries. Here's a chance to dig deep into that topic and learn some more about it. If you're looking for a different way to go about this, start by surveying maybe 50, 100 people. Ask them about their phobias, or how much sleep they get, or how much time they spend staring at their cell phone. Once you have that data, crunch some numbers on a spreadsheet and maybe do a little bit of digging and find out how common that is. Are kids here like everyone else? Could be fun. Is there a new technology out there that might help us understand how the nervous system works? Or maybe there's a technology that will help us make the lives of people with disabilities better. Are there technologies that are hurting us? Do having those earbuds in our ear make us deaf? There are all kinds of ways to look at the nervous system and technology. If we haven't found something that works for you here, come up with a topic of your own. I'll work with you. We'll find a way to make that appropriate. Once you have a topic, the next step is to get smart about it. Go explore that topic. Find useful websites and a couple of YouTube links, anything that's going to help you understand more about your topic. Avoid any site that's selling a product and any site that starts with a number. Here are 10 reasons why bald-headed teachers are intelligent. Chances are those aren't legitimate sites. From those sites, we might find out who the experts in that field are. And if you know who the experts are, you're probably also going to know where they're doing their work. Hop onto Google and click the news tab. Find out if there's any news that's been happening on your particular topic in the last several months. I want to caution you against confirmation bias. This is the idea that we use and accept only the websites and information that agrees with us, and we kind of ignore those things that don't agree with our beliefs here. And in science, that can be pretty dangerous. If I only looked at the websites that definitely agreed that pumpkin spice is the most awful smell on the planet, and I ignored those sites that tell people how wonderful it is, then I'm probably not doing real science. As you're going through this, you're going to find a variety of words that are new to you. I want you to come up with at least 5 important new words that are going to tell us a little bit about your topic. Those words can then become search strings that are going to help you do your research. If you can't find 5 words that are new to you, you've got the wrong topic. We've got to rebuild our topic list. Make sure we know what parts of the nervous system are involved. And at this point, we are certain to not simply say the brain. We know enough about the brain to know that we can identify which part in the brain would be the culprit. Once we've done our research, then it's time to tell people about it. This can happen a couple of different ways. For some of you, you're going to get up in front of class and give a 5-minute presentation. And unlike what I'm doing to you here, I would like you to limit your slides to no more than 6 words on a slide. It's going to keep you from reading to us. Use the slides to help you explain what's going on. Another important thing here is I'm budgeting Friday for class time to present your slides. If you're not going to be here on Friday, pick a different format, all right? Because it kind of takes over the whole class when we do this, and I don't want to cut into our activities for the following week. Maybe you want to put together an informative poster, and we want to make sure that this is something that people can read from about 2 meters away. I'm not going to go break out a couple of meter sticks to find out, but make sure it's easy to read from a distance. One way to do that is to avoid complete sentences. Don't tell the English teachers. Bulleted lists are easy and clear to read. Use color effectively. When you change a topic, change a color, but don't use every other color to make it pretty. Pretty isn't what we're after. We want you to be able to get your message across. Should be interesting, but pretty for the sake of pretty isn't going to do anything. Your posters will be displayed around the school. They need to have your name on the outside. I want people to know who the awesome creative author of this work is. Names on the backside, I'm not grading them. Maybe you want to put together an informative video. This works for some people. If you're going to do this, we want to make sure there's no personal information on that video, no names of people. Again, limit it to about 5 minutes, and we're going to show that video in class on Friday. One of the problems we've had in the past is that people would do videos and then not know how to get the video off of mom's phone or dad's phone and into class so it can be shown. Make sure you have a plan to get it from wherever you're making it to your Google Drive would be the best way to do it, but make sure you've got that plan before class. If that's not going to work for you, pick a different format. Maybe there's a topic that you're so interested about you want to send a letter to people who can do something about it. An informative letter explaining what you learned and why they should consider doing something about it. Send the letter. That would be an excellent way to do something with the knowledge you've just gained. If we haven't hit a topic or a format that works for you, talk to me. We'll come up with something. Maybe there's some talent that you have that I'm not aware of that we can kind of use to showcase your knowledge of the nervous system. Do an interpretive dance, a rap, do a sock puppet theater, something that talk to me about it ahead of time and we'll make it work for you. All right, so let's just recap here. First step, you're going to pick a topic. There's a forum in Google Classroom. You'll get 5 points for that. Then you're going to, the bulk of our work will be to do our exploration, do our research, and there's a document in Google Classroom for that. And finally, you're going to tell us about it. And that's, you're going to use your creativity, whatever format you decide to use. If you add up the point total here, folks, we've got 35 points on the line here. This will be one of the bigger assessment grades of the trimester. So this would be a great place to knock this one out of the park. All right, you can do this. This is an opportunity for you to shine. You don't have to worry about, do I have to remember this for a quiz? And what if I forget this? You don't have to worry about any of that. Just work hard, ask questions, and we can pull this off. Now, it's gorgeous outside. Get outside. It is too nice to be sitting inside looking at a TV screen. Or, excuse me, monitor. I guess I'm kind of old. All right. Talk to you later. Goodbye.